We already killed one of the 3 Knights of the Holy Tree, and his gimmick wasn't very intimidating. He wasn't even as hard as Gloucester. We do have a new big enemy here, though. These new big enemies are called Dreadnoughts, and they're not too much stronger than the other big enemies we fought so far, but they seem to have a much wider range of attack, which is very dangerous. Just like everything else, it only takes 3 zombies to stun them, and then we can use a big attack to take their health down quickly. The problem is that we can't really use our charge attack easily here, with all the archers in the way. While we're using our charge attack, we're invulnerable to a single hit from a normal enemy, but a second hit will knock us right out of our animation. Thankfully, like most other enemies in the game, the Dreadnoughts are most easily distracted by our zombies. So they'll mostly leave us alone while we try to zombify all the archers. It would have been nice to pull that off without using our Muso attack, but it's not like we won't get it back really quick anyway. The second Dreadnought is a lot easier to deal with because, well, he's not surrounded by archers for one. You might be wondering where these enormous enemies are coming from, and why they're huge. And there is a potential in-universe explanation for that. It's going to take a while to get there, though. The previous level kind of gave us hints on how to take out Skarsgård with its level design. All the enemies resembled Skarsgård. They had the shields and everything. None of the enemy design in this level resembles the boss, really. I guess you could make some kind of tenuous connection if you really wanted to, but I doubt it's intentional. This room contains many archer blinds and a large enemy, because that's not really a combination that's been done yet. Or if it has, not in a space that's closed in. It's not exactly challenging, but I think it's better that they find new ways to combine elements together than they just throw in old elements without anything new. However, this room can be painfully slow, because a lot of the normal enemies can and will get in the way of the Dreadnought when he appears. You could kill all of the archers before the Dreadnought appears, because as has been established, knocking down the blinds doesn't kill the archers by itself. But that's less fun. Or I guess it might be more fun? That depends on your patience level. Because it can be really frustrating trying to take down the Dreadnought when there's a meat wall in your way. So I spent like a whole minute trying to fight this Dreadnought because no matter what I do, the zombies just won't latch onto him. So I'm gonna skip to when I do that successfully, if that's alright.
Welcome, bloody ghost. Yes, I know you. Do you recognize me as well? I attended your lovely wedding of blood. That night earned me a place in the Knights of the Holy Tree. That was business. But this will be all pleasure.
Welcome to the boss fight against Bloody Haggerty. And his whole gimmick is basically that he's Gloucester, but, you know, tougher. Just like Gloucester and most other humanoid enemies, if we surround him with zombies, he gets stunned briefly, and then we can deal massive damage to him. Any thrown zombies just bounce right off him, though. They barely deal any damage, too. There is an obstacle in the strategy of surrounding Bloody Haggerty with zombies, and it's that he doesn't get stunned very easily. Even if you have 9 zombies charging at him at the same time, there's no guarantee you'll successfully stun him. It takes a lot to get him to be stunned, and even when he is, he breaks out of it pretty fast. So I think it's a lot easier just to build up your Muso meter and attack him that way. Or if you're really lazy, you can stand on the outside of the zombie circle and use your charge attack on him. As strong as he is, he doesn't usually attack very wide, and like everybody else, he's more occupied with your zombies than he is with you. So it's perfectly safe to stand just outside the ring of your zombies and attack him from there. Excuse me, I said wide, I meant far. He usually doesn't attack very far. This area can actually be a bit tougher than the fight with Haggerty, because there are catapults on either side, and yeah, they can blow you up. We want to go to the right side first, and take out the first dreadnought in the traditional way, but only after we take care of the catapults. Because we don't want them sniping at us while we're trying to fight the dreadnought. And the dreadnought can't really reach you if you stand behind the catapults while you order your zombies to destroy them. So I recommend doing that. And the other catapults shouldn't be able to shoot all the way over here. These two dreadnoughts have less health than the ones at the beginning of the stage, which means we should be able to take out this one with just one Muso attack. And we won't need to bother with the catapults because we're invincible while we use it. Now if this doesn't work, which it does, there's another Muso attack right in that chest over there to our right. So there's no reason to bother with the catapults on this side.